Hey everybody, I'm Nick Griffin here, and welcome back to Alien Isolation. Welcome to the point of the game where I'm pretty sure I start hating my life. Like, absolutely start hating my life. We've already got one person shooting at us, and I'm hiding in a locker for that. My heart rate is clearly on the high end, though I could also blame that from all the terrible foods that I just ate over Thanksgiving. We're going to find out. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the lights in my room so I get that extra contrast. Right, we can't get into this without the passcode. There was a woman in here. That's the elevator. She could have any sort of advantage on us here. Door is red. That doesn't give me hope. Oh wow, okay, that was jumpy.
She was trying to hack the elevator's security. Circuits are fried, easy fix. Just need to find a new data set.
At least it put us back in crouch. Where are they? Find a data cell to repair. Okay, we need to get back around. We're up. So we've got a path. Hope that's not loud. So here's the problem. My looting instincts. I don't feel like I'm very hidden.
I'm dying for a smoke.
We've got a guy behind us. We have to remember that.
Remind me why I agreed to this contract. Shit!
Ow! I was trapped. I was so trapped. He saw me from really far away. I have a really far way to go. Crap. Well, they didn't show up until after I picked up the thing, so maybe I can just beeline to it. Okay, how's my heart rate doing? Well, it's still registering, although that just made it go up.
An access to. She was trying to hack the elevator's security. Circuits are fried, easy fix.
Okay, so I think we do want to go the way we went.
Find a new data set.
They're training us, by the way, for the stealth portion of this game. The question is if this guy is timed or if he's proximity based.
You okay?
I think I'm dead again. Oh, hell yes, I'm dead again. Oh, Jesus, I walked right into somebody. Oh, come on! Okay, so he did in fact notice me. I was too close. So that corner didn't hide me. This is just gonna be learning what we can and can't do here. He does seem to be a proximity-based move. Ah, yes, things that we can't do in reality. I said, I feel like we're doing the right thing. I feel like we're going the right way.
Ree, listen to me very carefully. I want you to leave work now. Collect Claire, pick up the cat, and head home. We need to find someplace safe till Seegson sends a ship. I saw the guy from down the hall. I can't remember his name. The one in the dirty baseball cap. Smell. He had something in his coat. I think it was a gun. He just looked right through me. Don't talk to anyone. Don't tell me where
That
you're
would
going.
work.
I'll meet you as soon as I can.
God, oh man, the vent isn't the right play, is it? I don't want the vent to be the right play. Okay. Makes it harder to see, maybe? I don't know, I'm probably gonna die again.
An access to. She was trying to hack the elevator's security. Circuits are.
Alright, we're doing this again.
Just need to find a new data set.
Okay. We find her, kill her.
This way. She was downstairs. See anything yet?
What is it? Did he see me?
Knew the pay on this job was too good to be true. whole station's gone to shit. We've only done what we had to. I thought I hated Seegson before.
Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Okay.
This is horrible, huh?
Hey, I think she went downstairs. Come on.
I'm not going down there. No way.
She's got you.
I don't know what just happened. Please order move of above. Oh, my heart rate leveled out again. Come on. Need to figure out why that's so bad. Come on, let me die. You're not picking anything up. There we go. It'll come back now. I'm not comfortable with that. Okay, that goes there. It's good to know, I suppose. Oh, there's gonna be some dark times in my future. That's gonna get me every fucking time. That's the sound of text. Okay, we've got locker to hide in. We've got a save, which I'm going to take advantage of right now. Took us a while to get past that part, but we're learning a little bit more about the stealth. A gun. That's nice. With 6 bullets in it. Seven shots, actually. And a key card. That could be handy. Low power. Do not like turning my back to the main part of the room. We can't go too much longer without the alien actually starting to attack us. I feel like that's true. I don't know that's true. I realize now that that heart rate monitor really isn't in a good place. Okay. Bonding agent, scrap, scrap. Item maxed. Okay, so we do have a max capacity. Alright, so okay, so we can make interesting. What else can I craft? Flares? Can I only craft med kits? Can I craft other things? This is where my the time that I've spent between the games is not helpful. Finding keys though. Or not keys, identifying things. Alright, I mean, I'm okay crafting stuff. Here we go. Select revolver is one, that's nice. We're gonna get a shotgun, it would seem. I want that motion tracker. That motion tracker will save my ass. I will have it out all the fucking time. Okay, so there's no specific. Ooh, if I change something, then that's my bad. I think it just says that by default. Alright, so that's because I have a med kit equipped. If I have the revolver equipped, I have a feeling that shoots. No, it doesn't. Okay. That's good to know. Look, I don't know how much we're gonna need this. Just want to see. We don't have too many blasting caps. Oh, maybe I just can't pick up more bonding agent. Maybe that's what it is. I can only hold so much of a certain item type. That looks promising. This looks less promising. Oh. Flashbang, I'm sure, takes a blasting cap. Does take bonding agent and a sensor, though. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I think having one of these is gonna be really useful really soon. That's all I'm saying. Dude got wrecked. I wonder if that's where what we need is. Oh. I keep hitting tab for the radial menu. So I'm sure I'm gonna need a blast. Oh, I don't need a blasting cap. Interesting. I'm willing to make one just to have it. Oh. So I can throw it, or I can place it. How long do you have it? Maybe I'll save and try it out. But for now, we're gonna go with the revolver. Because I'm sure it won't hurt the alien.
Oh god. The flight recorder.
Oh, that's the flight recorder of the Nostromo, which is why we're here, by the way.
What?
And there's no date on it.
No. God.
Which means we discovered nothing.
Okay.
Don't be loud.
Stay focused.
Unauthorized access detected. Security lockdown initiated. Please wait for security check.
Is this it? Kill me, please. It's not just gonna come up behind. I'm seeing stuff in the background, man. Okay, we can move these. Do we need to go back here? There's something over there. So oh, yeah, we can't leave through there. Right? Can't leave through here? Yeah, okay, we can't leave through there. Oh. There we go. That's actually what we were looking for.
Working access to
Okay, now we need to go back. It's not in here, is it? Don't think so. Wouldn't be surprised if they dropped it on me here if I stay here too long.
Let's try this thing out.
Tune code, mouse. Oh, I see. Oh, that's gonna be one hell of a thing to do. At least they seem to be similar patterns. I have a place to hide in here. Seems like I want to be in here. Don't auto open for me, door. That's a lot of scrap. Glad we opened this.
Message from Marshal Waits. This is Chief Porter in tech support. Look, there's nothing on this flight recorder, Waits. We've broken God knows how many corporate confidentiality agreements and come up with zip. Nothing except the Weyland-Yutani logo and an empty readout.
That's unfortunate.
Now, it's built to last. So either someone on board the Nostromo asked its mother core to wipe it clean, or somehow the data's been corrupted before it got here. Care to fill me in on why this was a priority job?
Now don't get me wrong. Yeah, we do have a save on the way out. We're not quite at time. Oh, I see. So it was locked from the inside. I didn't really look out the door, but we have a go to last save if I die right here, so... Okay, so far so good. Okay. Can't open this, can I? No. Okay. If it's in there, I'm dead, so. That was just darkness. Oh, I don't feel good about that. They're not in the same places, it looks like, though. Which means I am going to have to visually recognize all of it. Okay, Chief, the good news is that I'm about 80% through archiving Sevastopol's internal mail system for the decommissioning. It's been disconnected from Apollo, but I've left the basic messaging system in place for all the people still here. Bad news is whoever set it up in the first place skimped on the hardware, and we've had some leaks. We've got Mike Tanaka looking into it now. He's the specialist archivist we called in. Seems to know his shit. Just thought I better give you a heads up in the meantime. Right, this is the one where if I hit page up, page down, and accidentally stop recording. The space station that nobody needed, run by a company we all forgot. Sevastopol is now a backwater. The population is 1/10 of the station's optimal capacity. Docking bays are empty, and the shutters are down on local stores and businesses. The orders for Seegson's cheaply manufactured androids have long since dried up, and the antiquated Apollo governing AI system frequently malfunctions. However, how did we get here? And more importantly, where have billions of dollars of investment gone? My name is Julia Jones. I've lived on Sevastopol for 2 months compiling this report. The Colonial Times discovering the price our second-tier corporations have paid for their overexpansion during the race into the outer rim. Okay, nothing else. I'm maxed on scrap? That I was not expecting. What else can I use scrap for? Stupid, I gotta stop hitting that. I've got 3 med kits. Do I want to make another flashbang? Probably. I think a flash... Oh, I can't make it because of the blasting cap. So smoke bomb it is. I feel like trying to stay on top of our items is going to be important here. We really don't want to suffer from too good to use syndrome. I feel like turning that off is... See, here's where the video game player in me is thinking much more than I should be able to. If I do that, that's when the alien's gonna show up, isn't it? Like that's the ticket. Maybe not. But I feel like I'm safe until I turn it off at the very least. Is this an elevator? No. I think this is just going to be locked, isn't it? Oh. Don't do that to me, man. Alright, I'm doing my due diligence here. Where is the closest place for me to hide? Right there. Okay, I feel pretty confident now. This is right here. Oh, Jesus. And bingo. Get. I don't have control right here. Do not have control. Don't say a word. Alright, let me get a moment to shit my pants. And start establishing that I'm going to be hiding in lockers so it can find me. We got an achievement! On the positive side, I was right. Alright. Man, do I wish I had motion control, or the motion sensor. The positive side. I can check to see if it's out there. Although this area is super exposed. I don't know if that's it. Or the ambiance. That sounded like a great... Alright, well, yep, this is how I die. Oh, that's the camera. If it sees me here, I'm screwed, so... We're saving. All right. Okay, we're past episode, and yeah, this is gonna be my hell. I mean, do not get me wrong, I am enjoying this, but holy crap, I think my heart rate's just been climbing this entire time, and I'm like, I feel the adrenaline that's just kind of locking me down, and like just making me just stop, not move, do nothing. Like, my room isn't perfectly dark or anything, but man, this is fucking getting to me. All right. We're going to see how long I can actually survive this game. If I reach... I guess this is the point where I say the scariest game series I've played before this was Dead Space. You know, some people have different opinions of whether or not that was scary. The first one and the second one, I haven't actually played past that. They were a little, like, I don't think the actual creatures in it were scary, but the psychological of horror of you not necessarily being the fastest or most capable, like that sort of thing, not knowing necessarily when you were safe and when you could relax, that's the sort of thing that eats at you during those games, in my opinion. Now, granted, I found ways to play that game that made it a lot easier to be okay and not be as worried about when things actually did come at you, and overall, that wasn't the scary part. The thing is, in this game, it's both of the things. Like, I'm pretty sure we can't hurt the alien ever. It doesn't make sense that we'd be able to kill it. I suppose that the revolver might slow it down, or, like, make it back off, but we've only got 7 shots, and every shot we can avoid using... Like, obviously we don't want to play too good to use. Like, we need to avoid doing that. But, you know, we need to accept that we can't kill the alien and see what our tools actually do in terms of interacting with it. So there's that. And also, the alien is terrifying. Like, it's one of those things that the movies did a really good job. The first movie is a ridiculously good suspense horror film. It's slow, but I think that works to its favor. I think it just goes a little bit slower compared to what we're used to nowadays. But I think it's a really good movie. I enjoy it a lot. The second one was also good. You know, a switch to action, adventure, you know, a little bit of intrigue kind of in there, a little bit. But both of the films very solidly reinforced the deadliness of this creature. Its capabilities and just its deadliness, right? Like those, and even the films past that, both 3 and 4. I mean, you can't really say Prometheus, but Covenant did a decent job. Entertaining films, at least to me. I understand that some of those might be questionable. A lot of people don't like 3 and 4, and some people swear Prometheus and Covenant just don't exist. I don't much care what your opinion on them is. If you look at the film objectively, the way that it portrays the creature is a very cunning and deadly adversary. And I guess I should say the Alien versus Predator franchise as well. A very deadly and adept killing machine, and they constantly reinforce that. And it's just, they did a good job. I think if you've ever seen any of the Left 4 Dead videos that I've put up on the channel, you know that my hunter is replaced with a xenomorph. And I'm not gonna lie, when that thing lands and misses, the hunter before was like, oh yeah, it's some dude in a hoodie. Now it's a freaking xenomorph, and it makes me jump. Even if I hear it coming, even if I know it's on its way, if it just like lands right next to me, it scares the hell out of me. More so than if it lands on me, because then I know what's happening. But when it's just suddenly next to you, it's just like, hi, I'm a deadly thing. It very much triggers a, I guess I should say, primal fear. You know, it's kind of like a phobia. I wouldn't call it a phobia, but it instantly triggers that reaction in the brain, like, this is something you don't want to be standing next to. So, this game basically pulls all the little strings on making me uncomfortable. So, that said, my strategy to Dead Space, like, I eventually played it on, like, super hard mode, where everything can really hurt you and all that. Eventually, my strategy was, between save points, or, you know, when you hit a save point, just run, see what happens. And if you die, you just go back to the last save point. And in that way, it became not scary. Now, that said, you could also fight back against things. So when you were running into a room and dying, you were getting the lay of the land. Whereas here, it's learning from you. It's figuring out what you're doing. And if you walk into the room and it's there, you can't then suddenly have a plan of attack. In fact, I've a decent guess that if you die and come back, it's not going to be in the same spot. It's probably not going to be within the radius of you unless, like, its head were poking out right here. Yeah, that would be bad. But maybe it is. I don't actually know. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. If it's maybe within the radius of you, it stays within the radius of you or where it is. And if it's not, it can be wherever. That would make some sense to me. But as I said, that's sort of the programmer, you know, trying to figure it out gamer mindset going on, not the we're Ellen Ripley, is that right? Ripley. So yeah, anyway, I've rambled for an extra 5 minutes about this game after being sitting on a pause screen hoping to not die. So I'm gonna go ahead and overwrite the current save, end the video, and probably put this down for a little bit so I can go relax. I've got some other stuff to do, but this was a lot of fun. We have now entered the true part of the game, and we'll see if my heart can take it. So I will see you all next time, but until then, keep your gears turning.